everybody, it's President Ray Biddle. Today on No Writers, No Effects, we're going to answer some questions that were posted in the forums. Click123 asks, can I explain what makes a good script? Well, a good script, we're all out to get that. And as a writer, you should write about what you know. The more you understand something, the better that you'll have a grasp on the material, the better the script will be. There's no magic bullet here, and I can't wave a magic wand and make you a great writer. You can learn it, you can do it, it's just a matter of time. How do you fit everything you want to do into a reasonably sized script? Well, don't worry about page length. Just write until your story's done. Feature, you're shooting between 90 and 120 pages. Certain genres that tell you to 100 to 110 pages, things like that. Shorts, just write till it's done. Make your story complete and don't forget anything. Click's final question is, how do you decide what to edit out or not while keeping the scene or plot running smoothly? Outlining. The more you outline, the more you'll know what your story is going to be about, the less guesswork that'll happen later. Sure, you're going to make some changes as you go along throughout any script, but the more that you take notes, outline, have an idea what you're going to write about, the better off you'll be. Outlining works different for everyone. I basically go beginning, ending, middle, or I go first scene, ending, rest of the beginning up to page 10, and then fill in the middle as needed. Outlining will become your best friend. I've been one ass. How do you figure out if your dialogue is actually going to sound good when your actors are actually saying it? You know, how sometimes it looks great on paper, but when they actually say it, it doesn't sound as great. Well, a lot of that will be your actors, and don't be such a cocky writer that you can't let your actors come up with something a little bit better. To be honest with you, all dialogue, it depends on delivery and things like that. And have people read it as you're writing it. Have your little sister, have your little brother, have your parents, have your neighbor. Just read the lines with you, and if it sounds good and it flows, the better your lines flow when they're spoken, the smoother it'll be, the better it'll sound, the better off you'll be. Thanks for asking. Chopple88 asks, I'd like to know how many drafts a script typically goes through, or how many you typically write for a script. It depends. Some of my projects have probably been like 2, 3, which would be on the low end. Other ones that's taken 20, 30. There's no right or wrong answer here. You write it until it's good, and you keep going until it's great. Just everything's got to read and smooth well. If you're reading your screenplay and you're talking like I am doing this, something's clunky there. I mean, I'm not using a script, so that's part of my problem. But when people read your screenplay, it should just be one continuous read. From beginning of scene to end of scene, it should just flow. And if it's not smooth, there's a problem. And you just keep writing your script until the problems go away to the best of your ability. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Ask, can you help the 1 minute for 1 page of script thing? It's hard for me to do because I put some more suspenseful scenes that take up a whole page when that scene will last for about 5 minutes. Okay, first of all, let's work on some grammar issues. Always read what you're writing. It makes it easier for people to, especially if you're going to say it. But anyway, I'm sorry. Don't mean to bust on you, low budget. Let's see. The 1 page per minute is a guideline. It's not a rule. It's not a fact. It just, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's a guideline. If your action, well, anyway, If anything on your page is more than 4 lines, you have to break it up. So if you have a dialogue where somebody's ranting endlessly, they get 4 lines. After 4 lines, you break it up with an action. Scratching the head, points off, do this, whatever. If it's action and you're going more than 4 lines of action, really break it up because your readers are not going to be happy. If you use standard screenplay format like Celtics or Final Draft or, whatever way you write your script, that's, if you use a regular program, it'll be easier. If you're handwriting into a book, obviously if you write big, you're going to use more pages, your scene's going to be longer, shorter, whatever. Anyway, just remember it's a guideline, not a rule, and just do the best that you can, and over time you'll get used to it and you'll follow it.